congrats, Krista. I mean, first of all, tell me, what did you like about this game?
Yeah, I just like that we kind of found our draw weight a little bit better than we've been managing this week. And, just to be in control, feel a little more relaxed than we have been. We've had some really tough games. So, I mean, this was a really good match. And, it was nice to get a couple and be up. And, we haven't really had that too much this week. So that was really nice about the game.
What will be the importance, I guess, of finishing strong this week and keeping this momentum going?
Yeah, well, you know what? We just want to do the best we can. So we have 2 more games. We have tomorrow off. We have 2 games on Thursday, and we just want to keep going and do our best and obviously get 2 W's and, maybe say a little prayer, fingers crossed here and there, and see what happens.
What's the plan for tomorrow with the day off?
We haven't talked too much. Shopping maybe. Practice, obviously, here. But I have some schoolwork to do.
Of course. Bella, when your mom asked you to be alternate for this team, did she promise you at least some ice time?
No, she just said if the time came, then it would happen, but it wasn't promised. No.
So how did it feel to get out there?
Scary, but it was good. Yeah, it was fun.
Did you have a feeling that maybe this could be the game today?
I was hoping, but yeah.
I don't really know how any game's going to go, to be honest. So.
What did it feel like sliding over those Scotties hearts?
So cool. It was such a guess, but it was good.
Hey, give her a time and say, please make this shot.
That's a tough thing to do, to come into the middle of a game like that and be expect to throw, right?
Yeah.
But you did it. And how did it feel for you, Krista, to be able to see this?
Oh, it was awesome. I loved it. I thought it was such a special moment for us. And, even though it was just one end, it was really nice to get her out there. And she was sweeping her rocks too, so that was great. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
What's going right for the team this week?
We're believing in each other. We're communicating really well. We're having a lot of fun. So it's been really great.
Can you just take me through maybe the last couple of weeks? I mean, obviously going from the trials, very emotional high, into this. It set expectations high, I gotta say, or think.
Yeah, I mean, I would say not necessarily expectations, but it's a confidence boost it's not that we needed it, but it helps a lot. So I think for us, we took some time after the trials, of course, to kind of come off of that high, but we knew we had to have 2 peaks this season, so we were pretty strategic in planning that out. So took the time off when we needed it, but then really worked hard the last few weeks to get ready for this.
Is this team at the level that it needs to be this week?
We're getting there. We're getting better every game. We're learning a lot. That ice was probably the trickiest ice we've been on. We haven't really seen any changes in speed. If anything, we've seen it get faster as the game has gone on, especially in the second half. But this game, we actually saw some slowdown for the first time. So I think it explains probably a lot of the close scores that we're seeing tonight as well. So.
Curl consistent, a little less?
No, I would say the curl is pretty consistent. It was just a little bit of fudging, so some slowing down, especially in the slide path, which we hadn't really seen all tournament. But you kind of expect it, so that's why we time rocks, keep talking, all the good stuff. So.
And on a personal note, you got to see your husband win a provincial men's championship.
Yeah.
How was that?
Amazing and terrible at the same time, only because it's so much harder watching, and their game was beyond, they were chasing the whole time, and then all of a sudden they got a lead. My heart rate was probably at about 200, and I felt like I ran a marathon. So it was absolutely incredible, but to see his dream come true was the greatest thing ever, especially since he's watched our team have a lot of success. I was just so happy to see him be able to accomplish that. He's so happy, and I'll be going to watch for a bit with my 2-year-old, so it'll be my first crier as well. So
It'll be a good one to
can't
think
wait.
of.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thoughts and feelings on the week we're basically right where we want to be. Obviously, you can always say oh, we lost an extra end. We'd love to have that one, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. So we'd expected by this point in time in the week we'd be building, which we are. We still had a good game today, and New Brunswick played awesome. So we're happy to be where we are.
And I wanted you to take me back a few years. Obviously, you showed me that earlier, but I'm wondering your first Scotties experience, if you can kind of remember what it was like, just going in with all the pageantry and probably a little bit nervous. What do you remember about going on this for the first time? You
being terrified. So really excited, but also really terrified because I think I was only 22, but it was Jennifer Jones, Kelly Scott, Cheryl Bernard, Shannon Clybrink. The field was out of this world. And I was oh my gosh. So I was very nervous and felt very scared. but I was so excited to be here. So it was a lot of mixed emotions, and I think I got 2 wins, and I was proud of myself for that.
And just coming out of this team the past few years, what has it meant for you to just be able to curl with these women and kind of see the success that you're having and what you're trying to achieve here this week?
Yeah, it's really cool because a lot of people like Nova Scotia area and stuff has kind of been like, why are you and Christina curl together? Y'all got the same goals, y'all work hard. And it's like, oh, it just hasn't lined up or whatever, right? So, getting together and seeing the actual drive and commitment from all 5 of us is, it's hard to find. And I think a lot of other teams can identify with that as something special you find in a team when everyone is like really putting their all in to try to come to the Scotties and make the playoffs, because you have to do so much work to get there. So yeah, it's been a really fun ride, and Christina's passion for the game is like infectious. I think anyone can see that when they watch her on TV. So it runs down the line. So it's pretty cool.
And when you mentioned putting a team together, it's obviously a challenge. Some people, they have big visions for their teams and it doesn't work out. How do you kind of balance all that and making sure just mentally over all the time you're together that you're all kind of just sticking together towards that common goal?
Yeah, just that we're all like, some people were like, oh, you had a tough start to the season, but we're like, that's okay, we're building. We're playing like top teams in the world, and we're traveling all across the country. So, we knew that the start to this season wasn't like sunshine and lollipops, but at the same time we were like, that's okay, we're getting tons of experience. We're playing on a million different ice surfaces and we're all right. So like those parts of the journey have also been like totally fine, and we don't get worried because we know where we want to be at other times of the year.
First question, when's the last time you used a hair broom?
I used to slide with one, but not in many years. But
Just never sweep?
old reliable.
Never sweep with one or no?
No, I'm a career skip until about 2 months ago.
Valid. How did it feel to face maybe a little bit of adversity this game and just know that your team could respond to it?
Yeah, it was a gritty game for sure. I mean, all the power to them. PEI played great, and we kind of knew they were going to come out with that game after their first win just a little bit ago, and then they're kind of rolling, and they made great shots, and Amanda made a pistol in the 10th end, and we were kind of hook, line, and sinker, so I think our coach has some conversations to have with us, but yeah, it felt good to, it's good to get a win where you have to make a lot of really good shots to get the win.
And clearly, I guess that was part of the strategy with the extra there, just to kind of keep things clean and avoid that 10th end situation again.
Yeah, I didn't think we really got into it, and then when it came down to Kelsey's Rocks in the 10th end, I was like, oh, we're into it. Okay, I don't know how we got here. Yeah, I mean, we just want to keep it clean, give Kelsey a shot for the win.
What's Jill brought to this team?
A lot. Just a lot of calmness, but also energy and excitement. Just making sure that we're ready for each game and making sure we're kind of managing our emotions off the ice. A lot of just good stuff from all of her worldly experience. She has just an unbelievable amount of knowledge. So yeah, she's very, very helpful.
Do you feel this team is at the level it needs to be to make a strong run for the rest of the week?
Yeah, this wasn't our best showing tonight, for sure. I think me and Kelsey particularly have played better, but I think we are putting ourselves in a really good spot and controlling our own destiny for how the week's going to go and hopefully into the weekend. So yeah, I'm feeling really confident in the 5 of us.
Congratulations on a win. Take me through this, obviously scoring 4 early and then squeaking it out here in that 10th.
Yeah, I got to say a big thank you to my team. They carried me that game. I definitely had a couple uncharacteristic misses that I wish I could get back, but yeah, just got to say thanks to the girls for playing as well as they did.
How important is that team effort?
Super important. It really is a team game, and the 3 players in front of me deserve all of the credit, so I got to give that to them.
And now it's also a very important win against not only a provincial rival, but another team that was in the top of the standings. Take me through what you're going to need for the rest of the week.
Yeah, I think just keep building on every game. We learn everything about the ice, something new every game. So I think that's kind of just what we're trying to do. Trying to see how the ice changes late in games, as we haven't, thankfully and luckily, we haven't had to go late in games. So that was a little bit tricky this game, but yeah, just glad to have that experience.
Can you, I guess, take me a little bit through the conversation that was happening there at the 10th and at the end of this game?
Yeah, that's a tough one to navigate. I don't really have anything nice to say if I'm being honest about that. I feel like there was no infraction, and if there was a burnt rock, if my broom was in the way, which caused them to burn the rock, that was in favor of them. So yeah, I'm not really sure what they were trying to get at other than just play mind games at that point, but I thought we did a really good job handling it, and yeah.
So you reassess in the hack, clear your head, just to make that shot in the end, right?
Yeah.
You're proud of that?
Yeah, I think, as a skip, you have to be able to face that adversity. Anything can come your way. And, just still kind of confused what the whole debacle was there. And, yeah, just not too sure.
You and Kayla go back a lot. Like, how far back do you guys remember playing against each other?
Oh, gosh. Ever since Juvies, probably 2014, 2013. We've played multiple provincial finals, multiple playoff games against each other. She's a great player. She pushes me to be better, and I just got to say thank you to her for those competitive games. And I think we both push each other and make each other better.